like the first update of the morning. Got a squirrel. There is zero wind. Super still. Had a full moon last night. Clear skies today. I think the high is going to be like 62 or 63. It's probably about 49 or 50 right now. Acorns are dropping like crazy. Squirrels are everywhere. I've yet to see a deer on this property, but while driving in, I saw a huge 10-pointer, probably about 2 miles east. It is a still morning. Curious little fella probably saw this, thought it was his little buddy. Been out here maybe an hour and a half. Small bait. Back at the truck, spent maybe about 2.5 hours in the stand. The ones starting to pick up maybe from the southeast. Maybe with his acorns dropping, a lot of these deer are going to be pushing back into the hard timbers. My good buddy Lance, he's going to be coming out here with me tomorrow. So I want to take down the ground blind, get that all set up for him tomorrow. And probably do a little more scouting. I might hunt a different stand tomorrow too, so it's a beautiful day here in central Illinois. Don't forget your safety harnesses, everybody. I even did a little rattling earlier. Actually did a couple times just because I have seen pictures and videos of bucks around here that are sparring and fighting. And this cold weather that we had last weekend probably got them fired up a little bit. First time I rattled, probably about 10 or 12 minutes later, I had a small 8 come up behind me. Too far of a shot, and I'm not sure if the rattling brought him in or it's a coincidence that he was strolling through, but he was probably about 60 or 75 yards away, maybe traveling west. He went deep into the timber. But that's kind of cool. I wouldn't call myself a scent control snob. I just play the wind right. I wash my clothes maybe a couple times during the season in scent-free detergent. But I also spray down with the Scent Away Max, it's fresher scent. To spray down my body, all my gear, my bow. I'm getting ready to set up a pop-up blind, so I'll douse it down with this bad boy. It's not a sponsorship, not a plug. They don't field staff or pro staff for these guys. It's just what I've been using for years. I think you can get it at Walmart, Presley's, Bass Pro, anywhere that sells sporting goods, and it does the job fine just for me. So right now, I'm kind of going down an old logging road. My stand that I was hunting in today is kind of maybe 40 yards directly behind me. And I'm going downhill to check out some more stands, put up the blind, do a little scouting down here, kind of just check it out. It looks like these deer have been crossing this creek bed right here. So there's another stand right up there. It's a double wide ladder stand, and this used to be a food plot with radishes and clover, but I want to check this stand out, see if it's still solid, still safe. I'm gonna get up there and kind of see what the shooting lanes are like, but I got this creek I gotta cross. And that last creek I jumped over kind of hurt my back, so I ain't trying to do that again. Look at that. Little rub-a-dub-dub. So far it's feeling, yeah, that's all. These are new straps. Someone must have hunted this last year. Got one of those bad boys like I'm in a roller coaster. So I think I'm gonna hunt here tomorrow. I'll probably set up the blind for Lance, maybe, I don't know yet. Alright, it is. So I got my bow arm set, mainline harness. I got my harness strap, I got the GoPro mount, and I got the base for my big camera. And I got a couple shooting lanes right here, right there, right there, right here. Behind me, there is a trail right here that they are following, so I can shoot down there. And there's a trail in between these two trees that goes through there. So I have multiple shooting lanes. Now I just gotta go find a spot to set up with Lance and get the blind up and ready to roll for tomorrow. But I'm digging this spot. I'll see you tomorrow. Seen a couple old tracks in this little creek bed right by that rub. Looks like I stumbled across a pretty heavily used trail crossing this little creek bed. And it is thick timber back here. Those look a little bit more fresh than the ones I saw earlier. Stumbled across a fall time delicacy, puffball mushroom. But yeah, this one is bad already. Yeah. We got areas where bucks have been entering in it. It's already broke off the root. It's breaking. Yeah. And you can tell. And it's all discolored. Real soft. And even if you like barely touch it, it breaks. And you can see in there. It's all yellow and nasty. So probably about a week or two late from it being prime. But I'm in a part of the timber I've never been to before. Kind of exploring it. But it is hot out here. I'm working up a sweat, so the awesome thing about these First Light, they got like these half zips. And zip it down, get your Rico Suave on, kind of air yourself out. And these dry pretty quick. And it naturally kills your body scent. You guys just saw me just find one puffball mushroom, and there's another one right here. But it's the same condition as the first one. I did find that deer trail that I'm on right now. At one time it was followed pretty heavily, but the tracks do not look fresh at all. Some thick stuff, man. Story time. So I'm walking through this thick stuff, man. I've never been back here, and I don't think anybody that has ever hunted this timber. I'm surprised I have not found a shed or like any bones or anything. And unfortunately, turn the corner. There we go, a little bone. Oh, there's a jawbone right there. Dude, what are the odds of that? That's a nice sized buck. Nice and wide. Looks like a 10-pointer. And unfortunately, he probably died of a chronic wasting disease or EHD or something. Probably got him. So I got Lance's blind all set up. I want to tuck it back in here. I want to finish brushing it. And this is a kind of the main trail that these deer have been using. And they're bedding probably about 60 to 80 yards south of here. So yeah, I want to finish brushing it, spray it down with some earth scent. And after that, I think I'm gonna call it a day. See y'all in the morning. I had a small buck come in. Came in from my east. He was actually licking on a branch over here. Came around, gave me probably about a 40-yard shot, but I let him walk. Let him get a little bigger. Been in the stand for about 3 hours now. Wind's picking up. Temperatures dropped probably about 5 or 6 degrees since I've been here. Conditions are perfect right now. Oh my God. Monster buck. Oh my God. Just saw a huge, freaking huge 12-pointer, maybe 80, 100 yards away on a freaking sprint. He was running away from y'all. So I was a big old booty and a freaking big old rack, man. That thing was freaking nice. He's all fired up. He's got to be chasing a doe or something. All right, so I came down from the stand, do a little scouting around, going to check out another stand I have kind of just around the bend. That buck, so I am hunting, I don't know if you guys can tell, it is kind of like this group of trees right here, and that deer came right here. That bigger buck that I saw came out of this pocket, and he was on a dead sprint going up that hill. I mean, this thing was pretty massive. He was a big 10, big 12-pointer, just tall, had some mass to him. It is probably about 10:30 in the morning right now. Sun is starting to peek out. Both are pretty hungry, so I might go grab a burger. It's another beautiful weekend here in central Illinois. Chasing whitetails. Duck season opens up next weekend, so it's gonna be a busy fall. Back to the truck. That temperature is on the rise again, man. It's hot. It's time for a frosty.